The obvious storyline in Sunday's game was, of course, Aaron Rodgers versus Jordan Love. It'd be the understatement of the year to say that this Packers defense will have to adjust without Micah Parsons. Where does being the NBA 2K commentator kind of fall on your list? Because I know everyone probably asked about everything else.
You wouldn't believe.
Todd, for those in Northeast Wisconsin that maybe haven't had the opportunity to watch your team play yet this year, how would you describe the brand of basketball that is the basketball that's being played over at West Appear right now? Was Fran Brown one of your DB coaches at Georgia?
Yeah, fact. My boy Fran. Shout out Fran, man. You can do your thing at Syracuse.
I think it's just whether or not this organization believes that Matt LaFleur can win a Super Bowl. It's kind of funny how this Packers season has unfolded, right? You start the season 5-1-1, you're on top of the world, then you lose 2 straight. Everyone forgets about you, and now you're the talk of the town again. For the people that didn't believe in you, didn't think you'd make it this far, what would you want to say to them?
A lot.
Week 15, when the Packers were in Denver, they were 9-3-1, leading the Broncos 23-14 in the third quarter. Fans here in Green Bay thought maybe this would be the group to bring a Lombardi trophy back to Titletown.
Jacobs to the end zone for his longest touchdown run of the season.
And then everything changed.
Oh, boy. Oh, no. Wow.
Yeah, I would say every season's maddening when you end the way we have this, especially this season. You know, adversity's part of this game. Bottom line is you got to find a way to overcome.
Failures are a part of not only football but life. You need to take those lessons because that's how you learn from them, that's how you grow from them, and that's how you become a better team.
It becomes really hard to evaluate this Packers season when you think about the number of guys they lost along the way. Micah Parsons, Tucker Kraft, Devontae Wyatt, so many others, because the team that started the season looked almost nothing like the one that ended it.
I was more hurt because I knew how many people I was letting down when I got hurt and where I wanted to go, especially with the trade.
When I wasn't able to be out there for the last, month and a half, 2 months this season, it was really hard on me because I stayed home and I had to watch us play games, difficult games, wins and losses, and just knowing that if I would have been out there and contributing, maybe things would have gone different.
And when Green Bay fans look back on the 2025-2026 season, they'll be reminded of what could have been.
There was no point in the season where I felt like we weren't a championship caliber team. At no point in the year. We did a lot of great things this year, and I think we just saw it as a glimpse, and we're going to keep getting better, and we're going to bring some guys in and keep some guys to help us go on that run next year.
Reporting from Lambeau Field for Local 5 Sports, I'm Carson Fowler.
Knowing how these last, 9 months went, it meant a lot to me to be able to go out there and play. 4 catches for 85 yards is quite the outing for any pass catcher, let alone a player returning from a major knee injury. But for Watson, what he was able to accomplish on the football field was little to no comparison to just being out there. The expectation for me was just to go out there and play football again. That's all I was looking forward to, regardless of, how many plays I was going to make or whatever. It was really just I was excited to go out there and play football again. Packers head coach Matt LaFleur always attributes success to the process, how his guys go about their business. And for LaFleur, what he saw from Watson on Sunday was nothing but a result of sticking to that very process.
It's the same thing that we've been seeing in practice. He brings an element to our offense and to our team, just the size, the speed, and I've talked about it many times, just his versatility. He's just a really valuable piece for us.
That's a guy right there who has been battling his tail off for the last year. Coming in, not missing a day, you can't. You have a reconstructive surgery like that, you can't miss a day. And that's just a credit to him and all the work he's put in. I'm very glad to have him back on our team.
It's one thing to show up on Sundays and put together big performances. It's another to show up every single day when no one's watching, especially during those long months of recovery and rehab. That's where Watson's comeback really began, down in Miami, Florida, with renowned strength and conditioning specialist Dr. Sharif Tabah.
Get out of there.
There's no doubt that he breathes, eats, sleeps football. It's a big part of his life. It's a big passion, and it's a motivating factor when you're coming back from a tough injury like that.
Sharif, also known as Dr. Reef, has a decorated background in physical therapy and performance training, and seeing Christian get back to work is proof that their long days spent together were worth it.
I sent him a message just saying, hey, man, this is everything you work for. Time to go get it. This is time to just focus on getting back to doing you. And now we all get to reap the benefits of all the hard work. And, myself and my team, we get to sit back and watch on Sundays and see him do what he needs to do. So our work is done. It's all on him now.
Reporting in Green Bay for Green Bay Nation, I'm Carson Fowler. Yeah, Caitlin, what felt like the dream football season here in Green Bay quickly turned into a nightmare during yesterday's game against Denver. With the whole world watching, Micah Parsons goes down holding his knee, and everyone's thinking, oh my God, did he just tear his ACL? And those fears were spot on, as it was confirmed, like you said, just a few hours ago, that Parsons will miss the remainder of the season with a torn ACL. And the question now is, how does this team move forward? This was the guy that was supposed to take Green Bay to the promised land. Parsons already with 12.5 sacks this year, the only player in NFL history to achieve 12 or more sacks in each of his first 5 NFL seasons. It's heartbreaking. There's no other way to put it. Micah Parsons and Jordan Love, the two guys Green Bay could not lose and still be realistic Super Bowl contenders. And they lost one of them. But this season isn't over. And it's not the adversity itself that's going to tell this team's story, but their response and how they keep moving forward.
It's obviously tough. I mean, we all know what type of player he is and the impact he's had on our football team. And to lose somebody like that is, I mean, it's tough. But there's, like I said, nobody's going to feel sorry for us. We got to find a way, and guys got to rally around one another.
Hurt to see. We'll be missed on this defense. Y'all all know his impact, but that's give us, more guys up front, more opportunities when they come to, rush cause havoc. But, with his absence, we got to step up front.
Micah Parsons posting a statement on Twitter earlier today. The first sentence reads, quote, "I may be sidelined, but I am not defeated." Parsons showing his gratitude to the Packers organization and his teammates for their support this year. Closing out his statement saying, quote, "I will rise again." He followed this up with a picture of a lion with a scar over its eye with the caption, quote, "September." Parsons already foreshadowing a possible return date for next season.